If you work in nonprofit marketing, you've hopefully heard of the Google Ad Grant, a program that offers qualifying organizations up to $10,000 a month, $10K a month in Google search advertising dollars to drive users to their websites. And if you work with the Google Ad Grant, then you're definitely familiar with the many rules and requirements that grantees have to meet and to keep campaigns up and running. The Google Ad Grant can be a hugely valuable tool for nonprofits, especially those with small online advertising budgets. Now more than ever, it's important for your organization to have a strong online presence and be able to show up with answers and information that meet your audience needs and questions. That means that you want to keep your ad grant compliant at all times. Avoid any suspensions or dark periods in your campaigns. The program's policies may seem overwhelming at first. They don't have to be. We're going to walk you through the top 5 compliance policies that you should know about, but be sure to like also and subscribe our channel to know when we release updates on this update. Hey, I'm George Weiner, Chief Whaler at Whole Whale, a B Corp digital agency. Here at Whole Whale, we use tech and marketing for good, leveraging tools like the Google Ad Grant to serve the social impact sector and help our nonprofit clients amplify their work and calls to action. Actually, I do have a quick funny story because we've been doing it for so many years. This is like a decade ago, though. In the early days of navigating the Ad Grant program, basically pre-2010, the rules were a little different, and I had to find like literally one of the 5 people running the program because our account had gotten suspended and I couldn't get it back online. So I figured out a reason to say, hey, I'm going to be in town for these conferences. Maybe I should come over and meet you guys in Palo Alto. Anyway, I'll fill you in on how the story ends. But look, it's likely, frankly, and you should expect it to get flagged at some point and paused. That's okay. It's happened to us many times, and actually the process now is far more straightforward than what I was doing like 10 years ago. Nowadays, we manage millions of dollars in ad grant spend every year. We've had to develop some clear account compliance strategies to support our client campaigns and want to share these tips with you. So here we go. Ready? Okay. Policy number 1, the 5% CTR minimum. What is it? You must have an average click-through rate of at least 5% across all of the ads in your account. Accounts may be suspended after 2 consecutive months with a CTR below this level. Note, accounts only reviewed for this policy happen after they are 90 days old. Okay, how to check this? Navigate to the overview dashboard and enable CTR data for the last 1 to 2 months. Is your account-wide average CTR greater than 5%? Compliance action. If your account-wide CTR is less than 5%, immediately pause campaigns, ad groups, or ads that are bringing down your account average to keep your account-wide CTR average up. Use keyword insertion. Use keyword insertion wherever you can. Bid on branded keywords. Refine ad groups to be more specific. And don't be afraid to pause those low performers. They're not helping. Policy number 2, account organization. What is it? All right, you must organize your campaigns in the following way. At least 2 active ad groups per campaign, at least 2 active text ads per ad group, and at least 2 site link ad extensions in the whole account. Whole whale, obviously. The whole account. How to check. Navigate to the campaigns dashboard and click into the individual campaigns. Do they have at least 2 enabled ad groups? Navigate to the ad groups dashboard and click into the individual ad groups. Do they have at least 2 enabled ads? Navigate to the ads and extensions underneath extensions. Are there at least 2 enabled site link extensions in the account? Note, extensions can be enabled at any level. Compliance action. Build new ad groups, ads, and site link extensions as needed. Extensions can be enabled at any level, although tailoring extensions at the ad group level is the most effective. Okay, policy number 3, no low Q scores. No low Q score keywords. All right, what is it? You may not bid on keywords with a quality score less than or equal to 2. Quality score is a measure from 1 to 10. How good is your keyword? The keyword associated ad and landing page can all be factors in how that quality score is determined. How to check. Navigate to the keywords tab and set keyword status to all but remove. Filter for quality score at that less than or equal to 2. Compliance action, remove all low keyword scores, right? Okay, so recommendation, create an automated rule in tools plus settings underneath bulk actions and rules to run a daily basis and pause keywords below the policy threshold. Remove these pause terms during a regular account sweep as well. Policy number 4, no single keywords. What is it? Well, you may not bid on a single keyword, excluding your own branded keywords, medical conditions, or a few other exceptions for keywords. How to check? Navigate to the Keywords tab. Set keyword status to all but remove filter for attributes underneath keyword text. Does not contain a space. Compliance action, remove all single word keywords, excluding branded keywords and medical conditions and other exception keywords. Okay. Policy number 5, meaningful conversion tracking. What is it? Meaningful conversion tracking. Starting April 2019, the ad grant accounts must ensure that tracked conversions signify meaningful site actions. For example, donations, emails, signups, purchases, petition signups, as opposed to only shallow site usage like time on site, page views, pages per session type measurements. How to check? Navigate to tools and settings underneath measurement, underneath conversions. Review the category for each conversion listed. Do any conversions track only shallow site usage? Compliance action. If any conversions track only shallow site usage, adjust their conversion category to the page view or other categories. Make sure that meaningful actions, signups, donations, are also categorized correctly. For example, as leads or purchase sales. Oh, yeah, the story. So I flew there, obviously to California. So there were, some small conferences I also went to attend when I went, but the main reason I went to California from New York was to recapture this ad grant and make friends with the very tiny team of like 5 people running the ad grant. So I rented a car to get around because frankly there was no Lyft or Uber. Yeah, imagine there was a time before that. I literally drove to the campus, which blew my mind as a nonprofit employee in my 20s at the time. And during lunch, she actually let me know that they were reinstating our grant. So I guess I wasn't being that clever about it. They were super kind about it, and it has been great to see how much the program has grown, its impact reaching more and more nonprofits over time. It's also great to see how clear they're now making their rules, and they give ways to contact them that don't involve flying across the country. For the record, don't fly across the country to do that. There are more policies where that came from, but these 5 are definitely the most important and most frequently misunderstood by grantees. For more Google Ad Grant info, trainings, and management resources, head on over to Whole Whale University. We have an entire course on applying for and optimizing your Google Ad Grant account. But feel free to also drop your questions in the comments section. We check those. So thanks for watching. Here's some other things to click on too. That one's really good.